Welcome to the Downhill Diecast Championship live from Groovy Gulch, presented by Lionel Racing and Out of the Groove. My name is Eric. It's been quite the journey to get to this point. 16 cars have been cut down to our final 4, 2 from the West Coast and 2 from out east. Let's see how our 4 Titans got to this point. In the West, it's the California drivers of Jimmie Johnson and Kevin Harvick who will face off in a best-of-5 series to see who advances to the Downhill Diecast Championship finale. In the East, it's the 8th seed Ryan Blaney who will go up against Chase Elliott for a chance to grab that second championship finale slot. We'll start with the Western Conference. Kevin Harvick from Bakersfield, California bested Kyle Busch in the conference semifinals in a topsy-turvy back-and-forth matchup that saw the closer getting it done in 5 races. He'll face off against 7-time Cup Series champion Jimmie Johnson. That 48 car was borderline out of control in his matchup with Alex Bowman, but he managed to best his teammate in 5 races nonetheless. Who will win the first ever Downhill Diecast Championship? The final chapter of that journey begins now. Kevin Harvick and Jimmie Johnson on the grid, and race 1 is underway. Harvick with that preferred groove gets out to an early lead, but here comes Jimmie Johnson making the pass. Pure speed out of that 48 car as Jimmie Johnson takes the win in race number 1. Stout performance from that Ally Chevrolet, looking very much in control, a contrast to what we saw in his conference semifinal matchup. Race 2 is now underway. Harvick looking to even the series. Again, he gets off to a solid start. Johnson trying to recover. Down the drop, Johnson's in trouble, and it's Kevin Harvick who will even the series at 1 race apiece. Those are the kinds of incidents that almost bit Jimmie Johnson in the previous round. He comes to a stop there before the banking. Let's see what happened. He made up a lot of time before the perilous plunge, but just lost some traction at the base there and ends up spinning that 48 car around, handing Kevin Harvick the easy win. Series is tied at 1 apiece. Best of 5, race 3 is underway. A good start this time for Jimmie Johnson. He's trying to pull away and leave Harvick in the dust. This time Johnson makes no mistakes, and Jimmie Johnson will cruise to a race 3 win, taking a commanding 2-1 series lead. Johnson is 1 win away from a Downhill Diecast Championship berth. Race 4 is underway. Johnson gets a solid launch here, but Kevin Harvick draws even with him. Down the drop, it's Harvick around the outside! Kevin Harvick, facing elimination, makes the pass on Jimmie Johnson and will force a decisive race 5. Wow, we need to see that one again. Johnson again having a little bit of trouble in all 4 tires, leaving the ground. And Harvick's able to hang a left and make the pass there on the outside. Smooth move there from Kevin Harvick to avoid elimination and force a winner-take-all race 5. This is for a championship round berth. Race 5 underway. Harvick the control car, but it's Jimmie Johnson with an early launch here. Johnson trying to pull away. Harvick giving it everything he has, but it's not enough. Jimmie Johnson will be your Western Conference champion. He will advance to the Downhill Diecast finale, drifting across the finish line. Hey, does he get points for style there? Jimmie Johnson putting on a show here in his Western Conference Finals matchup. He will move on to face the winner of our Eastern Conference Series. Congratulations to Jimmie Johnson, winning the Western Conference. Now let's talk Eastern Conference. Chase Elliott from Dawsonville, Georgia, was able to take advantage of Bubba Wallace's mistakes in the Eastern Conference semis to win that series in 5 races. The fan favorite will do battle against his friend off the track, Ryan Blaney. Ryan Blaney bested his teammate Joey Logano in 4 races. Blaney is the 8th seed out of the East, but he has shown tremendous race pace so far. Who will advance to the championship to face Jimmie Johnson? We are about to find out. Cars are on the grid and the green flag is out for race 1. Ryan Blaney and his Ford pulling out to an early lead right now. Chase Elliott trying to recover, but it's too little too late. Ryan Blaney holds on to win race 1. Ryan Blaney, the underdog in this Eastern Conference bracket, out to an early lead. Chase Elliott going to try and even the series. Blaney, the control car, takes the green flag and jumps out to an early advantage. Blaney pulling away, but do not count Chase Elliott out. Here he comes. That 9 car has a full head of steam, but it's too little too late for the 2nd race in a row. 2 near misses for Chase Elliott. He comes up just a bit short, and that's going to hand Blaney a commanding 2-0 series lead. Just could not make the pass there. Chase Elliott in a deep, deep hole. Facing elimination, Elliott takes the green flag. He has an early lead. He's trying to hold off Ryan Blaney. Elliott diving off the perilous plunge. Here comes the 12. but he won't get to him in time. Chase Elliott wins race 3 and holds off Ryan Blaney and forces a race 4. Oh man, on the replay, that whole car shook right before the perilous plunge, which led to him diving off the cliff there, but he kept just enough speed in that 9 to hold off the hard-charging Ryan Blaney. I think we've established that Blaney's been a bit faster in the divided portion of the track, but Chase Elliott, even when he makes a mistake, he is still fast there at the very end. Race 4 now. Chase Elliott needs another performance like that if he wants to avoid elimination. Blaney out to an early lead. Elliott trying to recover desperately. Here he comes on the outside. Oh, there's contact. Oh, there's contact, but it was Blaney by a nose. Things happen fast here at Groovy Gulch. Ryan Blaney will advance to the championship round. He wins the Eastern Conference with that move right there. Man, we're going to have to see that again. It's hard to tell if Blaney moved the blocker. If Elliott, when he tried to pass him on the outside, he might have hooked the 12 and forced the 12 up into the outside wall. Both cars slapped the outside wall there, but it's Blaney who had the track position. He gets the job done. Ryan Blaney is your Eastern Conference champion, the 8th seed. What a performance. We've made it to the championship round. It's a best-of-7 series, a slight change in the format. Jimmie Johnson versus Ryan Blaney for all the marbles. Who will be the first ever Downhill Diecast NASCAR champ? Green flag is out for race 1. Jimmie Johnson gets out to an early lead, a lot of speed out of that 48 car. Ryan Blaney rallying at the end, but he's not going to get to him in time. Jimmie Johnson takes a 1-0 series lead, score 1 for the West Coast, as Jimmie Johnson carries so much speed around that final turn. Again, all 4 tires airborne as he hits the bottom of that cliff. He had just enough speed in that 48 car that he could hold off Ryan Blaney. Jimmie Johnson's committed to this aggressive strategy. We'll see if it pans out for him. It's a best-of-7, though, a longer series than we've seen so far. Green flag is out for race 2. Johnson, another tremendous launch. Ryan Blaney trying to figure something out. Jimmie Johnson has wrecked, is in the Lionel turn. Jimmie Johnson is up and over. Ryan Blaney will cruise to the easy race 2 win. Wow, we've seen a lot of racing the last couple weeks. I have not seen anybody wipe out there. Goodness gracious, Johnson carrying so much speed, crashes into the outside divider, and just went up and over. Wow. Blaney takes advantage and evens the series at 1 apiece. This time Johnson is the control car. Pretty even start. Now the 48 pulling away. A lot of speed out of that 48 car, but here comes Blaney in the home stretch, and it's Blaney at the line by a nose. Saving the best for last, Ryan Blaney takes a 2-1 series lead. Let's see how he got it done. Jimmie Johnson two-wheeling it. Oh my goodness, he leaps off the perilous plunge there. Just absolutely skips that portion of the track. Killed his momentum though, and Ryan Blaney with the beautiful pass on the outside there. He takes a 2-1 series lead. Jimmie Johnson trying to even it up now. Green flag is out. Can Jimmie Johnson channel that raw speed into wins? He's doing it right now. This time much smoother down the drop. Jimmie Johnson shows you how it's done. He evens this series at 2 races apiece. Much more conservative that time for Jimmie Johnson, perhaps adjusting on their pre-race strategy a bit. Remember, this is a best-of-7, so neither driver is facing elimination just yet. Here we are for race 5. A pretty even start. Blaney contesting really well there from that non-preferred groove, but Jimmie Johnson's going to hold on to get the win regardless, using that preferred lane to his advantage, especially around that final turn before the perilous plunge. They were really even before that, though. Blaney put forth a valiant effort, but now he faces elimination as Jimmie Johnson went back to old reliable. He just absolutely dives off that cliff in a way we have not seen any other cars do this entire tournament. That 48 is just ridiculously fast. He is 1 win away from getting it done. Here we are, race 6. Can Jimmie Johnson win the championship? Green flag is out. Blaney doing everything he can, but that 48 is just too fast. It's Jimmie Johnson's race to lose. Jimmie Johnson is your Downhill Diecast champion, the first ever in series history. He makes history here at Groovy Gulch. Congratulations to California's Jimmie Johnson, a 7-time NASCAR Cup champ, is now your first ever Groovy Gulch Downhill Diecast champion, presented by Lionel Racing and Out of the Groove. Wow, we've seen quite a bit of action over the past several weeks. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you all for supporting this brand new series. We hope to see you back here very, very soon from Groovy Gulch. My name is Eric. Thank you for watching.